Yes, welcome, guys. Welcome to the Arsenal Stand, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Mr. Laughter, as here. Today, we are discussing Arsenal as every single day, guys. You know, we go for a live stream and we want to talk about Arsenal therapy today because the last game was something that we never expected of Arsenal, and we all wanted something different. But as we know, it doesn't always go your way. That's just life in general. But today we're going to talk of some few things that we, as Arsenal fans, we expect of this team, and the things that I feel like we could do to do. And also, we're going to look at the Premier. I mean, at FA Cup, you know, Arsenal is playing Wigan, that is in the Emirates Cup. I mean, in the FA Cup, that is going to be very, very important as well. That's the fourth round, and hopefully we can bounce back and be a monster or be a team that can show that we still want to be in this competition. We know, hopefully, Wigan has not really been very, very good in the league as well, but we shall also talk about that as well as we build up some of these particular moments that we believe that they're very, very crucial in this particular competition. As you know, Chelsea already won today, and they just wallop Al City 4-0 with a good. They played really, really well in the competition. So they're through to the next level now. We are gonna wait and see, and we will discuss every single moment. Join me, guys, and be part of the show. And you're welcome really to comment, and you're also welcome to join the stream. I will put the link down in the comment if you want to join the team and be part of the team as well and discuss every single moments that we have in this particular story. Anything that you want to discuss concerning this Arsenal team that many people think, yeah, they're trying to bottle the league, that they have been really in it for a very, very long time. We shall discuss all those things and really give our views. And you're more than welcome, guys, to participate and also give your view on the game as well. We know it's been very, very difficult. It's been hell of a game where we thought we were gonna be 6 points ahead, but yeah, every time everything changes. You know, it's not just after sitting down a little bit, thinking and reflecting on everything that happened yesterday. I realized this we could be very, very thankful of getting that 1 point, and I would lead us somewhere because it wasn't a loss. It wasn't a complete nonsense. At least we got a draw, which is still 1 point. If that 1 point is going to help us to lead us to the next level, or probably take us somewhere and probably win the league, I would appreciate it. But we never know. So we're going to discuss that as well and see some of the things that player ratings and all those things that happened in the game. And also, we shall have the preview of Wigan. That is Wigan versus Arsenal versus Wigan. That is going to happen at the Emirates, and we can build up into it. And that is going to be a very, very crucial game. And I think we can do just a flip over, not even a flip over, like a overhaul of the whole team, in my view. But we need that win to bring us back to winning ways because it's been hell of a week now. Every single game we have played hasn't been good. It hasn't been really terrible. It hasn't been like perfect. But I think if we can build something, guys, together in this particular platform and chat and have more questions and have more fun, we will enjoy the stream as well. And you're more than welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet and be part of the show that we bring to you every single day, talking Arsenal, talking Premier League, talking FA Cup, and talking the game that we love, guys. So now, before we go to the therapy itself, the key things that I have seen, and a lot of players have been talking and tweeting and going on Instagram and saying stuff around. Oh, we knew they were gonna be very, very difficult. Subameni came in and said, yeah, in his Instagram, saying that everything was challenging. They knew they're a really good team. They tried their best, but that draw should actually give them more momentum to move on. And build a better team, I would say, in the next few games that is coming. And we wait for the bounce back. I know a lot of players, Declan Rice also said, yeah, it was a difficult match. We could have done better, but we take what we got, and just continue move forward. Those are good things to say as a player. And Mikel Arteta also said, yeah, the games were not as they wanted to be. There was a lot of missed kicks and a lot of missed passes and all those things. We weren't at our best for sure, but all those discussed with the players is good. They have been very, very important. But the main thing is, after talking, what are you gonna do? Because we can talk, 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 talk as players, we can talk as managers, but what is next? And I just don't want to bring our spirit down. I want us to really understand what I'm going to talk about today, because I had rants and rants yesterday. It was good, but I think we need some things that need to we have to do certain things that we were not doing to bring back this team to the level where we started at the season. Because when you look at the beginning of the season, we were not conceding goals. We were we were doing every basic things. We were the team to beat, and we were very, very difficult to play against. And for sure, we had every single balls, every single duels we would win. The defense was super, super good, and nobody could complain, and everybody was up there. And now, when we are going to the finishing line, things have changed. Why are things changing? We want to discuss that as well. And give me your opinion and give me your views. What do you think of Arsenal performances nowadays? Are they worth winning the Premier League? Do you see any glimpse of this particular team doing something that we have never seen before? Or do you also have some preservation or worry that is right there in the back of your mind and thinking, yeah, we need something. We need something to happen. And that's why we're gonna have this therapeutic day to discuss some of those things that I believe if Mikel Arteta could listen to somebody like me, or even the players could really listen to someone like me, they could generate and get something pretty much important. I see you guys. I see Shinobu. Thank you so much for joining. I say hi. And then GT, thank you. I see you there as well. Thanks for joining. So it's it's going to be crucial, guys. It's going to be crucial moments, and it's going to be difficult moments. I know, but how are we going to respond to certain things that happen in our lives? Adversity will always be there. Problems will always be there. Situations will always be there. Injuries, just in any game, any sports, you expect to have injuries. But the challenge is, how are we going to respond to the injury that we have? Right now everybody know that Arsenal is having the best squad in the Premier League. The squad depth is beyond any other teams. We have bigger numbers, quality numbers, and we need to utilize it very, very well. Now, Mikel, we have had your system for over 6 years. And these 6 years, we have seen what you can do good, what you can do bad, and what you still need to improve on. As a manager, you always want to improve. And I feel like, in my view, Mikel hasn't improved in certain situations, in certain atmosphere, in certain ways that can help the team grow bigger or have that desire to win the league. Because there are things that he has never ever changed. I feel like he has only invested mainly in the defense. We know they say defense wins you titles. They win you titles, but I feel like Mikel Arteta is over prioritizing the defensive activities, the defensive mentality compared to the attacking mentality. And that is costing us so, so much. That's why in the Premier League, we are not performing very well attacking wise. And that is one thing that I want to bring out to you guys. I don't know if you see that as well, but I do see it. That Arsenal are a good team, but it feels like Mikel Arteta is the one trying to ruin this team from doing its best, like performing wise. Because if your defense is good, and defense are doing their job, guys. I appreciate Gabriel. I appreciate Saliba. Like Mosquera was immense, even in our terrible day. Like they were still good. But why do we prioritize the defensive mind compared to attacking? It feels like everything at Arsenal is yes, don't let them score you. If you score one goal, please let's go back and defend until we get the second goal. Don't let more goals come in. Defend with your life. That actually what Mikel Arteta said yesterday, that he told the players that if you want to win in this position, in this place, you have to defend with your entire life. Does that really mean that he is prioritizing the defense way more than any other game, part of the game? Does he value defensive game more than the attacking game? No wonder we're having issues. Our attacking is just so bad, guys. So bad. We can't even have two shots on target in a game. Brentford, two shots on target the entire 96 minutes. And tell me that if Mikel Arteta is improving the defense or improving the attacking, he is he needs to change for us to perform well, for us to grow together and see that this particular league is going to the Emirates. Mikel Arteta needs to change his strategy and skills. He needs to do that. If he doesn't do that, I'm afraid we may miss this title, guys. I am afraid we may not have to go over the line with this kind of system. That is one thing that we need to do. For this therapy that I'm giving you guys, we need to talk. We need to talk and give us, please give me your view on this. Do you think what I'm saying is correct or you think I'm just rambling? Do you understand what I mean? Do you see that happening in the Arsenal team? Do you feel like Mikel is prioritizing the defense over the midfield and over the striking line? For 6 years, he has bought more defenders than midfielders and strikers. Agree with me or not? If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. And I think we need to really do something with this. We need to do something. And Mikel has to at least, probably for God's sake, just let the handbrake off. That's my second thing. It feels like every game that we go to, if it is very tough, we don't have any plan B and we play with the handbrake every time, every single time. The handbrake is on. The players are not free, guys. The players are not free. I, I don't blame Eze not playing well. The system that Mikel Arteta wants Eze to be in is not a free system. You have to play as a number 10, you have to play in a particular way that if you don't have the brain and or if you're too slow or you can't really move through that system, you look so bad. I don't think Eze is a very bad player. He is not. He is not a bad player. Completely. He is not. But the way Mikel Arteta has really put Eze, it feels like he is super bad. I've not given up on this guy. He is a player that we want, but I think the way Mikel Arteta is treating him, or the way Mikel Arteta is trying to incorporate him in the game, is just not right. And I think We need to play different tactics, guys. We can't be playing the same tactic and train the same way and thinking that we will have the same results. Of course, every game is different. I understand that very, very easily. But what else can we do as a team to really make us move forward and not just regress? Because at the moment, it feels like we are regressing. 6 points, now down to 4 points. After 4 points, are we going down to 1 point? Because if you look at it, I'm gonna discuss our matches vis-a-vis the one for Manchester City. If you look at our games, guys, our game is actually not very, very easy games, and we could go in for a run or we could go for a total disaster. Because North London Derby is there. Tottenham today, at least, they say they've already got an interim coach who was at Juventus. His name is what is Ego Tobu, somebody like that. Who he was a coach at Juventus. So now they have got a new interim coach or manager that we could call it. Is that gonna really improve them or make it a very, very difficult game for us at the at, at their home? Because Arsenal is going to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Is that going to be a very difficult game for us? We still have Chelsea in the pipeline. We still have Wolves, and we still have Newcastle. We still have Manchester City. Those are really, really difficult games, guys. Until Mikel Arteta realizes that he can't only win the league with the defense, he has to also have good attacking. And then we could win, guys, because we need to. We have to. It's enough. Many years has gone by, many times has gone by, and I think it's it's high time that we at least go on and win something. Because I feel like definitely Mikel needs some help. If the team that he's playing with or coaching staff is not helping him, I think the players at some point needs to defy every single thing that Mikel Arteta says when they're on the pitch. Because if you over listen to your coach and you don't really perform, they're gonna blame you, the players. I feel like the players have to take responsibility and drive the ball, drive the game as quick as possible. Because I feel like some games are there for the taking, guys. Like you can see that yes, this game, if we can attack really well, if we can just drive the ball through, Declan Rice tried in against Brentford, and he was good. He was really, really good driving the ball forward. But like you still think of the system where Mikel in the defense said, yes, Gabriel, if you have the ball, pass to Saliba. If you have Saliba, if you got the ball, pass back to Zubi. Zubi, if you have the ball, back to Raya. Like we play so many games in the defense, which makes it really difficult for us to progress the ball as fast as possible so that we can go on and attack the opponent. So it's been recurring issue in my view, and we need to fix that. How can we fix that? This is what I think. Mikel Arteta needs to go back to the game that he had started with when he first joined Arsenal. We had the worst squad when Mikel Arteta came, and he was playing really, really good football with the worst squad. Now he has the best squad. He's not like playing his best games. Arsenal is not playing like these exciting flow, free flowing, fast, take taka 1, 2, 3 games that we are not. And yet this team that we have the capacity, have the capability to do that. I don't know why we are too much into defending. Defending, that we don't really prioritize the attack. And I think that's what we can fix if Mikel Arteta can really take time and fix the attack. If there is need to train extra hard with these attackers, we cannot play 96 minutes and have just 2 goals, 2 shots on target. That's alarming, guys. That's alarming. To me, it's alarming because I don't really understand the concept of it at all. Because if we don't really do what we need to do as a team this calendar, we might go back with nothing in our hands. I know we're in the final for Carabao Cup, and for sure, maybe miraculously, we will progress and we will have that trophy if we happen to beat Manchester City. But it's not guaranteed. It's not. So we have to at least find ways. Now, going into the midfield, I feel like there are some things that we can play around with in the midfield, even amidst the injury that we have, because it's always Declan Rice, Zubimendi, either Odegaard or Eze. Like, can we play around with the midfield and give maybe some players a chance to at least try something new? Can we just give maybe Declan Rice a rest and play no good? Can we try MLS in the midfield and see how he does? He hasn't been playing even completely. Why not give him a chance in the midfield? He's a midfielder. Let Declan Rice have a break. Let Zubi have a break. Put No Good and MLS in the midfield. Probably he's gonna do it against Wigan that I'm gonna talk about. I will give you my lineup as well for Wigan game. But I see you gonna grind. Let me know if you wanna hop in. But it's just a thing that I feel like I have to at least say something on, because we need to change, guys. This game, if we just let it go past us, it's gonna be frustrating, super frustrating, guys. Because Mikel, 6 7 years remaining the same and being the same team, not improving anything, it's just alarming, guys. We need to change certain things so that we can play the game that we want, because this team has been together for many years and they deserve to win things. They really do. In my opinion, we need to at least win something. If it is not just the Premier League, we need to get the FA, Champions League, or even the Carabao Cup. We need to kickstart that rhythm of winning trophies, because if we don't do that, some of these good players will leave Arsenal, because you can't play in your career. There's no reward as a player for being, yes, we were the best defense in the Premier League, but we won nothing. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to hear about that. People want to associate you with winnings and with trophies, with titles, and that what terms you to be the best player in the Premier League. Saliba said it himself. Like, nobody will remember us if we don't win anything at Arsenal. No one. We need to win. And these players need to do that for themselves and for the fans as well. They are capable of doing it. Having the draw at Brentford doesn't mean they can't do it. But we have to stop this issue of thinking that Manchester City will at least lose some points or a team would help us. We have to do things by ourselves, guys. We need to do that so we can survive this moment. 12 games to go in the Premier League. We need changes. We need changes, guys. Let me know your thought, guys. What are your thoughts on this particular team and the game coming up against Wigan? Do you have any specific thing that you want us to talk about? Put it there in the comment, and we shall be talking about it as well. Now, the next thing that I look at here is individual players, man. I just want to talk about three players that this season have underwhelmed me so much. They have played below par to me. Like, they should be doing something that I feel the previous seasons they were doing, but now I don't know, because of injury that they had. I don't know if it is because of too many games. They are not performing to their ability. Let's start with Saka. Saka this season, being a world class player, I don't think he's helping Mikel Arteta in any way. He's not helping the team as at his best, guys. I know he has suffered hamstring and he came back. Now he has had another muscle problem. He's back. But he needs to adjust his game, guys. I don't know. What do you think about Saka, guys? Do you think Saka is having issues with his muscles? Do you think he's just so scared to play? Or what is the problem with this guy? Is there anything that you see that is totally missing inside? Because I don't see the Saka that we know. The Saka that can drive the ball, go and shoot, drive the game, and just like pass through opponents and just go through, cuts across, and then bang on the other side, curving it into the corner, like top corner bins and stuff. Like I don't see the Saka anymore. Is it the presence of Gyökeres coming in, or is just that Mikel Arteta's system is not suiting Saka in these Premier League matches? Because we did well in the Champions League, but it feels like there's some extra pressure in the game against. I mean, in the Premier League, that makes it really really difficult for people to. Let me drink some water. But thank you guys. So it's just something that sometimes beats my understanding. A player who has been super super good for the last few weeks, last few seasons, and now all of a sudden they're not performing. Is that the system that Mikel is playing now, or is it you think it's something different? Because our key players are not performing. Odegaard, captain of the league, of the team, I mean, is just performing below his level. Is it injury problem? Or is it something different? Like are good players that are supposed to be showing the other players or like leading by example, they are not leading by example. They're actually playing terribly in most situations. Is that down to Mikel or is it down to the players themselves? That needs to be rectified. For us to go on and win the league, we need Saka, Odegaard, and Eze on top of at least Rice. I feel like he has really, really improved and he has played. He is like the main driving force for this team. If Declan Rice gets a long term injury before the end of the season, I would just say the title is gone. Like, totally, the title has gone if Declan Rice gets injured because Mikel trusts Zubi and Declan Rice more than any other midfielders. Not that we have so many midfielders, but like if Declan Rice gets injured, Zubimendi remains. Who is gonna play? No good is a good player, but you have not been playing him for a while. So sometimes when you don't switch your team and rotate your team in a good way where all of them are ready, it becomes difficult, guys. Becomes difficult even if you bring somebody on, it's just like they're not up to the speed. And I think Mikel Arteta needs to improve on that, guys. For us to win this league, he needs to improve on that. At least try to bring the best out of these players. We have quality players. We do. We do have quality players, guys. And it's just a matter of playing around with them and putting them in the right mentality and putting them really, really in a good shape that can create that winning momentum. I still believe we can win this league, and I still believe we can go in for 5 games run with this particular team. I don't think we are out of it. I don't think we are gonna collapse yet because I've seen some good moves, some good players, and I've seen how committed some of these players are when it comes to defending, specifically, and some midfielders. In the striking line, we just need more help. We just need more help. I know Gabriel Jesus might start actually against Wigan, which is going to be really, really helpful for his development and for at least bringing his momentum back. And I think Gyökeres needs the break as well against Wigan. But anyway, about of that, let's go on and now look at the Wigan game real quick. Now, Wigan Athletics is a very, very. It used to be a very, very good team when they were still in the Premier League. Now, when they got back down, they couldn't even come back in the Premier League. So I don't know how many years they've actually been out. Um, so excuse, oh, excuse me, guys. A little bit tired today, but I just decided to come in for a short while and talk. Now, Wigan Athletics have not won any game for the last 5 matches. And this is a team that we are playing, and we are playing at home. If Arsenal does not, I may use the word wallop or thrashed or demolish Wigan Athletics, then we will have another therapy. We will have another therapy session because Wigan records for the last few games that they have been playing in their conference league or wherever League One or the league that they're playing in, they have lost all their 5 last games. And I know we are not in good form. I feel like any team that we put out on Sunday, it should be able to beat Wigan at least 5 goals and above. At least 5 goals and above. If we mess it up, guys, I think internet is gonna blow off. Internet will blow off completely with Arsenal fans, and it's gonna be a big disgrace. But I back them winning. We need to get back to the winning ways, performing well, and this is gonna bring us back the energy to go for Wolves game because we have North London Derby in the weekend, and Wolves is on the weekday. I think. What day is it? Like, think Wednesday. We still have another game. So if we can win this weekend game in the FA, it's gonna be a big boost, guys. And we have to. There's nothing we need to do. We have to win that to just really put us in a good position for the second round. Because FA Cup has been the only trophy that Mikel Arteta has won in his entire career as a manager at Arsenal. So I think he might take it seriously. I believe some of the players might start. He might make some changes and bring in the youngsters in the game as well. But I think I will go with let me give you my lineup predictions or starting 11. Now, I think maybe Kepa will come back in since Raya has played in the weekend. But I know also in FA Cup he has actually played Raya a few times in some games last season. So I don't know whether he's gonna keep Raya or he will still go with Kepa. But I would just put Kepa against Wigan. You don't need Raya. Raya was still was. I mean, I think he's still recovering from his mistakes and all the problem we had against Brentford. So I think if we can keep Raya out, we just start Kepa. I would put Kepa in first. And in the defense, I'm just gonna rest Timber completely. Timber needs a rest. He was grateful against Brentford. We need another number 2, which I think is Ben White. I would put Ben White to start in number 2, and in the defense, Mosquera and Calafiori for me to start in the defense, or Mosquera and Incapie. And then I will play MLS, Louis Skelly. I will play him there, rest Calafiori. Then in the midfield, that is where I think we need to bring back Eze in this game. He has to redeem himself from the embarrassing performance that he had against Brentford, being drawn out at halftime. He needs to step up. That guy needs to step up because he's not the guy that we bought It feels like it's a shadow of him, a shadow of himself. He's not the Eze that we need. So he has to at least step it up against Wigan, and I would start him. Could definitely start him, and probably no good will start, and then I will put probably maybe Zubimendi will start. I will rest Rice. At least we can have somebody there to play with. No good, and then probably I'll put no good Eze um and no good Eze and then Zubimendi in the midfield. And then in the striking, we just need to shuffle everything. I mean, shuffle everything. I would definitely put Gabriel Jesus to start this game, and he can get a hat trick. I think if we play so well and feed him against Wigan, he's always very, very fast when it comes to FA matches and stuff like that. So I think Gabriel Jesus would start for me in the striking line for this one, and I could put him right on top, and then on the other side of the wing, I will still go for Martinelli, and the other one probably I will go for Madueke because we don't have anybody. I will rest Trossard for the for the Premier League game and just start Martinelli and probably Madueke start there and Gabriel Jesus. So that would be my midfield. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comment and what you think, and you can give me your view. So we can change so many things in this weekend because weekend are not gonna. I mean, you never know with football if we. I don't think I don't think Wigan can really beat us, guys. If Wigan does that, I swear, some people are gonna throw their laptops away when they're doing watch alongs because that would be hilarious. That would be that would be Manchester United being taken off. I mean, beaten by Grimsby. That would be the same. It would even be more than that because we don't need that shocking thing completely. We don't need to be in that in that system. But anyway, that's my starting 11. So let me know in the comment what would be your starting 11 for this particular match, and um, would you play the same strong lineup in the Premier League, or you're gonna make some changes? If you're gonna make some changes, let me know. But if you're gonna keep the lineup that played, also, yeah, you can also let me know because you're entitled to your opinion, yeah, I appreciate every comment that you give, which is good. That is with the what is the name? With Wigan and Athletics. So Wigan and Arsenal. Now, um, it's interesting that we're going in for the Premier League titles, but it just feels like there's certain things that we still need and we need to improve on to make us go through. And I think if we can win against Manchester City in the Carabao Cup, that's one thing that will really, really boost our morale and boost us to go forward and win something. And I feel like we need to get ready for that, like super get ready in our minds, in our bodies, in our tactics, in our skills, and all sorts of things. We need to do that. We need to have all round performances coming in every single day. Performance needs to be improved in all areas, not only just in one area. We need to, if we can even like restructure the tactics and restructure every moment of the ball just to go and win the league, Mikel, I would rather do that. We can take some of these things that we don't need outside. And it's doable, guys. But anyway, um let me know about the FA Cup, guys. What would you do? Do you think we're gonna win? Give me your prediction as well. Now let me go to do my prediction for this match here. I hope. I hope. I'm going for 5-0, guys. 5-0. Let me know in the comment if you think that is correct. Or you think we're gonna do that. 5-0 at home doesn't sound so bad. I know some of you are laughing like we haven't even heard shot on target. How can you come with that huge prediction of 5-0? Because I know Wigan, they're weak. They're down there. They're not gonna trouble Arsenal win anyway, guys. That's why I'm giving 5-0. And if we don't do that, if we happen to come back with a draw and schedule for the second leg, I don't know if they still have second leg in the FA Cup, but they used to. Haven't really done the research on it yet, but I think the last year was just knock you out, then they go for penalty, and you're out. There's no second round, or like play at home or play probably maybe when it gets to the semifinal and stuff like that. But I think we can win it. We can win 5-0, and that would give us at least a boost to go and play in the Premier League where we need it the most. So, Wolves, we shall be coming after beating this this Wigan team that we don't even need to play our best players. Strange players should even come in and do their job, like they should do their job. We don't need all our best players to play against Wigan. And I think that's true. Not disrespecting them, but we deserve better games, guys. We do. We do deserve better games. But anyway, if there's no comment, it seems like everybody's sleeping today. Nobody wants to talk. And I think I might have given you all that I have, unless there's something. Let me check here real quick. Unless there's something that I missed. This is all we need. Talk about that. Okay, yeah. If there is nothing, I don't want to just bore you with nothing, guys. And if nobody's asking question in the comment, also, yeah. I think we may have to end here for today. Because it's a weekend as well. We will give you the watch along. I think. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to do watch along, but I will give you reaction of the FA matches tomorrow. Let me actually look at the fixtures here. There's some interesting fixtures for this FA Cup. Because they're interesting. I like that they at least have a period. So we're gonna have we will have Button playing West Ham United. That's a win for West Ham for sure. We have Norwich playing West Brom. I have not been watching them currently. I don't know who is good and who is not. We're doing Southampton versus Leicester City. That's a big one. Um, what would be? I think yeah, maybe Southampton might win. And then we have Burnley versus Mansfield. Those are small teams. Ipswich, those ones. Chelsea, Al, we know they already played. Chelsea beat them 4-0. Then Manchester City is playing Salford, I guess at home. Manchester City will just wallop them, probably 9 goals again. We have Aston Villa playing Newcastle. I think probably Aston Villa will go through for this one. We have Liverpool playing Brighton. That's a little tricky one. Liverpool Brighton, guys, that's gonna be a tricky game. I hope Liverpool wins because they need it. Otherwise, they might not win any trophy currently. At least if they can go for it and try to go win it, that would be really, really a good place for Liverpool. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Anyway, that's it. And then Arsenal is playing on Sunday. That is Wigan. We already know that. Stock City playing Fulham. I think Fulham will might age there. And then what other game? Manchester. Brentford playing Mansfield. Where's Manchester? Oh, Manchester United. Oh, they're eliminated by Grimsby. Is that right? What was that up? I don't see Manchester United here. Were they eliminated already? By which team? Oh, Brighton got them out. Oh, I realized that. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I think Manchester United is already out. Huh. I didn't even remember that, guys. Manchester United is all out of the FA Cup. What are they playing for then? They have nothing to play for apart from just entertaining the Premier League to finish in the top four. That's hilarious. Huh. Super strange. But anyway, they'll be good to go. That would be good. All right, guys. That's all I have for today. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And I will see you again, guys, tomorrow and be part of the show every single day. I know today it's been a little bit tricky. I got back from work really, really tired. I just wanted to chat and give you some ideas that I have in here. But if nobody's having any comment for now, I think, yeah, it will be a good time for us to just go sleep and have some. For those ones who are still waking up, you can share the video and hype it and go watch it as well and share with your friends. Subscribe to the channel also if you have not subscribed yet and be part of um the show every single day. I love you guys and have a good night and have a good day. I will see you all in the next video.